The following video contains a language that is suited for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, this is Chase Matthews with episode 2 of In the Car, and today my guest is none other than Roderick Street. Roderick Street, hello, how's it going?
What's up?
Where are we going today?
We are going to Elkhart, Indiana, by the border of Michigan and Indiana.
You're kind of a man, right? So can you speak up, please, for the fans?
Oh, sorry, this piece of shit car that I'm driving is really loud, and so you can't really hear what I'm saying. Not my car, not my fault. How are you doing, cameraman?
I'm doing good. Alright, we got a couple questions for you. Some fans out there actually want to know a little bit about you. That's alright with you. First question comes from Danny.
You just asked me a question, if that's alright with me, and I didn't really answer you. You just kept on going on. Shouldn't you find out if it's alright with me first?
You kind of signed a contract, so it's okay. Anyway, first question.
Then why'd you ask me the question?
You gonna let me answer this question?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I see how this is gonna be. Let's go.
Born and raised. Where are you born and raised?
Jackson, Michigan. Foot Hospital. It is now Allegiance Health. It is on Michigan Ave, right in Jackson, Michigan.
So is that where you were born or raised?
Born and raised.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Second question. That was pretty short.
I answered the first one with the hospital, and then the second one I just said Jackson, Michigan.
All right. Yep. Second one.
Wow.
When did you become interested in wrestling?
I was probably about 2 years old, and my dad got me into it. We would always watch Saturday Night Main Event after Magnum PI, and we called it. We would always watch it in our underwear, and we called it the Rodericks. What was it called? The Rodericks Men's Club. That's what it was.
Sounds a little weird.
It was weird, but it was, come on, I was a little kid and his dad. I was probably like 5, 6, something like that. And I had this little gun, and I would always reenact the scenes of Magnum PI. I want to keep talking about this. No, just the Magnum PI thing. And sometimes I would get a marker and draw. I really liked Tom Selleck when I was little, and Magnum PI, big time. And then Saturday night Main Event would come on after that. I remember like Iron Sheik, things like that. I don't remember too much. The WWE came to the Jackson County Fairgrounds when I was 6, though. I do remember this. And it was like Big Boss Man and things like that. And they wrestled, and it rained really bad, so everybody was slipping and sliding everywhere, falling, and everybody booed them out of the building. And it pissed me off, but it didn't discourage me from wrestling.
Alright, third question. Who were your heroes in wrestling when you were younger?
At first, it was Hulk Hogan. Of course, I'd call him Hulk Hogan with a K. Since I was little, I didn't really know. I had these little thumb wrestlers. And I liked Hulk Hogan and Junkyard Dog. And then I went through the Ultimate Warrior phase. And then Diesel. Big Daddy Cool Diesel made me like Shawn Michaels because of, liking Diesel. And so I came around to Shawn Michaels, and the weird thing, I used to take my mom's dangly earrings. It's an exclusive. I used to take my mom's dangly earrings and put them on and do the Shawn Michaels twirl and pose. My brothers used to call me fags and stuff because of that. But what are you gonna do? I can beat them up now.
Do you have any heroes today? Have your heroes changed at all?
No, not really. I don't know. I've never really had anything like that, or role models, or nothing really. That's a weird question for me because that just doesn't happen to me. I don't have heroes or role models or anybody to look up to. How sad. It's sad.
It is. All right. What influenced you to become a wrestler?
A lot of it had to do with my dad. He kind of turned on me. Like I said, my dad got me into wrestling when I was probably like 2. We'd watch it. And then we just, for no reason, hated it. Oh, that stuff's fake. It's stupid. I don't know if it got faker for him or something, but he started hating it. And I started to like it more. It seemed like the more he hated it, the more I liked it. And he told me I couldn't do it. Too small, things like that. You know, the usual story. that kind of pissed me off. So I went and did it, fresh out of high school.
Next question, who trained you?
Dan Severn. But my first day, I went to Dan Severn's school in Coldwater. And the first day there, Dan Severn showed me how to lock up himself. Showed me how to grab the chin, bring him into the headlock. And then that was about it. And then my trainer was Jack Thriller. Just for the rest of the time. CJ Otis sprinkled in there a little bit. I went to Scott Nemours for a bit. And then everything else is just kind of advice. I rode around in Sabu a lot. But I can't really say exactly one person trained me, but the short answer would be Dan Severn. But most credit to Mr. Jack Thriller.
All right, and how many years have you been active?
Sexually? I was probably like 14 when I lost my virginity. She was 19. We were on the bus and she wanted to hang out after school. I was supposed to go deliver papers, but I think I got fired from a paper route after that. That was a personal question. That had nothing to do with wrestling.
Actually, it was supposed to be about wrestling, but
you should change the way you phrase it.
I didn't know.
Wrestling? Oh, I've been wrestling. My first match was March. First week of March in 2005, which makes it 7 years to this day, I think, right? 7 years, wouldn't that be?
It's April, but so, yeah.
No, I mean, like, not to this day.
Yes.
Literally, I'm saying today.
7 years.
Asshole. Yeah.
7 years. Thinking back on all the wrestling matches that you've had.
Hey, by the way, her name is Jenna. Shout out to Jenna. All right, go ahead.
Hello to Jenna again. Thinking back on all the matches that you've had, what was your hardest match you've ever been in?
What does that mean? Like hardest to get through? Hardest to
toughest match.
Hardest fought.
Toughest opponents, and just
well,
I guess I should change that question because Jack Thriller was confused on that too.
Well, Mike Musso and I had a street fight last year, which would make it 2011, and it got pretty crazy. And it was pretty rough to get through. I got so mad at him that I threw him in the back of the truck and tried to just take off with him in the back of the truck. There's a whole crowd standing there watching it and everything. But it was tough to get through because he beat the piss out of me. He took my belt, beat me, suplexed me on the floor a bunch of times. We fought all over the place. I don't think we even did anything in a ring at all. It was all just floor. Danny? You doing all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure.
We're part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We have one of the Make-A-Wish kids with us today going to a wrestling show.
Yeah, we had to pack light and not bring too many bags so we could fit the wheelchair in here. But pros to that con is that we get to park in handicapped spots, and usually they let us get at the front of all lines. Shout out to Danny. All right, Danny.
Next
Game's
question.
okay too.
Yeah.
I didn't say put the camera on game.
Oh. Where is the farthest you've ever traveled for a wrestling show to work at?
Oh crap. Let's see, there's probably Escanaba, Michigan, because we had to go. It's damn near Wisconsin. In fact, everybody there is Green Bay Packers fans. Of course. Escanaba, Michigan would probably be so far the farthest, which doesn't sound like much. Actually, no, that's wrong. We went to Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and it took forever. It took a really long time. It sucked. I really don't want to talk about it. Next question.
All right, where'd you come up with the name Roderick Street?
You're getting entertaining answers here. Originally, when I first started wrestling, that's not true. Originally, when I first started wrestling, the name Chip Daly was picked for me, and I was Chippendales.
Yeah, he was the stripper guy, right?
Well, I was pretty back then. I was sexy.
Cummerbund and everything.
I got laid a lot.
You look like a twig.
I got a lot of ass. Anyway.
Like asses and dudes? Or...
Nope, as in TNA.
Oh.
No D&B.
Oh, okay.
Just TNA. Alright, you better pay attention or we'll...
Yeah, you still got 30 miles.
You're looking at it?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
3 miles, you said?
29 miles actually. Back to the question, Roderick Street, where'd you come up with it? We were stuck at...
Oh yeah, good one, sorry.
Chip Daly.
Yeah, it's Chip Daly.
Male stripper.
And, well, after a while it gets I got, you know, fairly good at it. Because you do it, it's kind of one-dimensional. You're always the, hey, party guys, fun. I always just get a lot of tips from soccer moms and shit. They'd give me like dollars all the time in my tights. So it was always fun. Trying to hang on to them while you're wrestling. But, I had that stupid gimmick, and I just wanted to do something different because it's one-dimensional. You can only do, you know, same old crap with it. Can't be Chip Daly in a street fight, you know. Well, and be believable that you'd win. You're not gonna go, that guy's gonna win. Yeah, right. So I wanted to change it, and we had a bunch of ideas. We, meaning Mark Pennington, who works for the Endeavor.
Shout out to Mark Pennington.
There you go, Mark. He said. He said, hey, I have this idea. I got this email for a penis enlargement. And the name that sent me the email was Roderick Street. And he really, really liked it. He thought it was a great name. And I should go with it. And it was just kind of ironic that it's from penis enlargement. But I mean, there you go. That's it.
So you got your name from a penis enlargement pill?
Yes. Not from a pill at all. From some guy spamming Mark.
Oh.
Trying to send him.
And it wasn't you.
Basically, some guy was telling Mark that he had a small penis, and his name was Roderick Street, and we stole his name.
Are we actually?
Shout out to Mark Pennington, small penis.
Are we supposed to say his penis in front of the Make-A-Wish kid though?
No, we're fine. I said shit or something else too.
Okay. Last question, all right?
This is it? This last one?
That's 10. You know, we're going on 12
all right, let's go.
minutes. Come on. What do you have to say to the people that say wrestling's fake?
What do you mean?
What do you say to them? I mean, obviously, he's got scripts.
No one's ever really said that to me.
Predetermined. But you know there's critics out there. What do you say to those people?
It's not fake, though. Football's fake. MMA's fake. It's the same thing. It's not fake.
Their defense is the hits aren't real and the matches are predetermined.
It's a good opinion. I mean, not really a good opinion, but I mean, it's just somebody's opinion.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah, it's just opinions. I don't care. I don't care what other people say. It's not fake. I get my ass kicked. I can show you a lot. Well, if I wasn't driving, I can show you a lot of reasons why wrestling isn't fake.
You gonna get that dick out?
I gotta, yeah. My dick is bent. It's broken.
Oh, wow.
From
Is that from your street fight?
No, it's from wrestling. No, there's one time.
Are we really gonna get it? We're not gonna get it that way. I don't want nobody broken dick.
You're really gonna do that to people? They want to know now.
All right.
Listen, if they didn't want to know, they would shut it off. They're listening. They're like.
Danny wants to know
this
why.
This dude broke his dick.
All right.
This dude broke his dick. We want to know. Well, let's see. It was probably like summertime. It was like August. Down in Marion, Indiana. Always in Indiana when bad things happen. And I remember Snake was involved. You remember Snake?
Yeah. I don't know. Anybody who's met Snake, I don't think will ever forget him. But yeah, Snake.
He's interesting individual. He goes, well, I'm just holding it wrong. Who cares? He goes, hey brother. There's bubbles coming out of his mouth and shit because he spits all over you when he talks. Hey brother. Well, first we're in a match. Who cares? You know?
I think I might have to hold the camera close to see.
Hey brother, gut buster, and he picks me up and he gives me a gut buster. But instead of putting my stomach or my gut or anything involved with the midsection over his knee, he he just put like the lower half. It's hard to explain. My face even hit the ground. It was like, bow. But before he did that, I had a boner. So when the boner came down on his knee, I mean, something's got to give, you know. So
it wasn't his knee.
Oops. No way. What's stronger, somebody's knee or a boner? I mean,
depends on who you are, though. Ask around Jeremy.
No, I don't care how big your boner is. I mean, you get talking about somebody, dude's limb, you know. But it's fine now. It makes this clicking sound sometimes when I'm doing my thing. But relax, man.
Oh, sorry. That.
Do you want me to pull over?
Wait a second. What were you doing having a boner wrestling another man?
No, it had nothing to do with him. The thing is, before the match, we just, you know, like, you know, hyped and stuff.
Please not explain this to the special needs child.
Yeah, we're trying to be setting an example for this guy, actually.
The broken dick story.
Now he's saying dick. Way to go.
Way to get him swearing.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Are you happy?
We're gonna get in trouble by his caretaker. You know that, right?
Hey, shut up. So, I thought they were aspirin. I thought I was taking aspirin. Turns out they're Viagra. I wondered why they were blue in the first place. I said, Snake, we gotta slow down, brother. I'm getting excited. And he said, no, we gotta move it up. The crowd's dead. They're quiet. We gotta keep moving. So I said, okay, and we started moving and hauling ass, and I like wrestling, so I got excited, and boom, goes the dynamite.
Alright, that was a pretty interesting story. Anyway, alright, well, thanks for your time, and try to break a leg tonight. I'm just joking, don't break
a boner.
Oh yeah, or your dick. Anyway, I'm Chase Matthews. What's the date today? Today's Saturday, April 7th, 2012, and this was In Your Car.